In this video, I'm going to talk about Bootstrap's navigation bars. This is not something brand new to you when you were learning HTML and CSS, and you learned how to create a navigation bar also. Let me just refresh your memory. I have an example over here. You see this page, and I have a navigation bar at the top. So this is my home page, and then I can go to different pages using this navigation bar. Page 1, page 2, page 3, right? And then I can click on the logo and come back to the home page, right? So this is just a dummy page. So, but you can see you can use a navigation bar, and your user can navigate within your website, going to different pages. All right, let's go back to the code. So, and again, I'm using CodePen. And you can see the code on the left side and then the web page on the right side. Yeah, let me give you a really general overview of Bootstrap navigation bars. So this is something we want to create. I'm just looking at something very simple. Let's look at this one. Basic nav bar. It means navigation bar. Page 1, page 3. Yeah, or even this one is simple. 3 pages, 4 pages. You can just adding more code and get more menu items. Or you can put it in the middle. So yeah, what you need to do is, let me find the code for you. So let me scroll down. And, not a whole lot of code. When you see the basic, let me scroll it all the way to the top. You see basic nav bar. This is the code, and then the display is like this. Yeah, really simple. Oh, sorry. Yeah, really simple. Okay. Yeah. Let me tell you a couple of things before I dig into the code. So first of all, since you're using Bootstrap, so when you create a navigation bar, you are getting the responsive navigation bar, which means when you resize the screen, and the navigation bar will change. For example, if you start from the very beginning, let me do this, from a mobile phone. You see all the menu items here, they all stack up. But if you expand it to a certain point, to a specific breakpoint, and it's gonna go like this in a horizontal layout, right? So, and the CSS class we use to specify the breakpoint is something you know something about, right? Say like SM. Yeah, of course, the whole thing is navbar expand. SM, it means it supports a small device. Yeah. MD, medium device. LG, large device. And then XL, extra device. So that means if the code I have here, I'm using SM. That means on a mobile phone, it goes like this. If I expand it, yeah, up to SM, a small device, which is 540 pixels, and then it will go horizontally. Right? If you use MD, then it will go up to 720 pixels, right? Before you see them lining up. So, all right, so this is one thing you can do with navigation bar, with Bootstrap. Another thing you can do is, you can tell already, you can customize the color, the background color of the navigation bar. Of course, you will use different CSS classes. If you use BG primary, then you have this color, blue color. It's primary because Bootstrap's primary color is blue, so that's why. They are all color coded. Yeah. So if you want to use this kind of this green, then you use BG info, right? And the yellow color, warning, and danger. That means it's red. So if you need a red navigation bar, then you can use this color. Secondary, okay, this is like it's a gray color, yeah, and then dark means black. If you want to have a black background color, you can use it. Or if you want to have a light gray, you can tell it's a pretty light over here. Let me scroll a little bit. You can tell light gray. Okay, so all right. With Bootstrap, you can code a responsive navigation bar, and also you can adjust the background color. All right, let's look at the code. If you just want to create this very simple, basic nav bar, let's look at the code over here. Yeah, this is right. So you start with the base CSS class over here, nav bar. All right, and then yeah, we talk about this. This is basically to support different devices. Yeah, SM means small device, or you can use MD. Yeah, so put it back. And then BG light is just what we just talked about. BG light, this is a light background color. Okay, so if you let me see base color. Yeah, this one. So if you say I don't want to use light background color, I want to use what? Maybe second, maybe warning. Okay, if you change BG warning, then it will be yellow. It's refreshing. Yeah, you see, right? So you can do the yellow color. So and this is this class. I mean, I messed up this. Okay, so. And after you have this this line of code, and then the next one is you're going to use a list. It's an ordered list. Yeah, it's the same thing, right? Remember when we use a native HTML and also CSS to create a navigation bar, we use a list. Yeah, so it's the same thing with Bootstrap. We use a list. Yeah, so. But the CSS class is navbar. Navbar is like the base class, and then nav means this is navigation. And then within here you have different li tags, right? So each navigation item. Yeah. So you use navigation item, and then within here this is hyperlink. Yeah. When you click on it, it goes somewhere. For example, like this one. Actually, this is a hyperlink, this is a hyperlink, this is a hyperlink. When I click on page 2, it goes to page 2. When I click on page 3, it goes to page 3. So these are all anchor hyperlink, right? So this is from here. Okay, so page 1, actually this is page 1, right? This is a hyperlink. So for example, if your page 2 name is what? Your page 2 name is product. HTML. Okay, so this is your page name. Okay, so this is really simple, right? You can tell. How about if you want to have a vertical layout? So, and this is the code for your vertical layout. Yeah. Basically, vertical means if you delete the responsive class, then you have a vertical layout. Vertical layout, that means it doesn't matter how you change the screen width, and you get the same layout. That means it won't go horizontally, right? So it stays there. That means it's always vertical. So you see here, vertical, you just delete this class. So, and then the center one, if you want to center your menu items, then you just apply the specific CSS class, which is justify content center. You see, justify content center. You put it here, and then it will get centered. Yeah, if I delete it, then it will not be centered. Yeah, if I add back this class, and then let me refresh it. and these items will be centered. It's not refreshing. Okay, let me force it. Yeah, now it's centered. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is a mobile navigation icon. Yeah. See, look at this navigation bar. It's displayed on a desktop. It looks good, but how about if you shrink it down, right? And let me shrink it down and see what you find out. You see, the page 1, page 2, page 3 is gone. Yeah. So, but if you click on this icon, then you get back all the options here, right? So, and this is good for mobile phone when you don't have enough space. When you shrink it down, and all the menu options are hidden until if you want to show them back, you just click on it and you see. Yeah. So these are still hyperlinks. When you click on page 1, it will go to page 1. Yeah, but they are all hidden until you click on this button. So, how to code this? What mobile navigation bar? Um, for the first part, page 1, page 2, page 3 is the same. Yeah, look at this code. Yeah, this is the code over here. So this is the navigation link is the same here, right? So we just went through all this. So I will ignore this part. Yeah. So, and we are interested in doing this icon. Yeah. Sometimes you may hear people say, this is what we call a hamburger icon because it looks like a hamburger. It sounds funny, but that's how we call it in the design world. Okay, so if you look at this, the code, it's just this much. It's not a whole lot more. Yeah, you just copy. You can just copy, I mean, this line if you want to implement this hamburger icon, right? So you just copy this line. But the key thing is, I mean, you have an ID here. Yeah, this ID got to match, I mean, this one. All right, so if they are different, then it won't work. So this is a target, right? Because this icon, the target of this icon is this list. All right, so this, the ID, and this, I mean the target, they got to match, right? So, and basically not a whole lot more. You just add this code and also make sure the ID is, they are the same. Okay, so and how about this? Let's look at one more layout here. Let me expand this. You look at this navigation bar. Sometimes you want to organize your pages. Say, your page 3 got 3 other pages. They are kind of related under the same category. You can group them together, like page 3, 1, you know, these are just dummy pages. But you get my point, right? So under page 3, you have like 3 pages. For example, if this is the products menu, right? There are 3 products under the products menu item. All right. So how to do it? Again, for page 1, page 2, page 3, it's very much the same, like what you have learned. Yeah. So the major thing is the sub menu, right? This is the part we are interested in. So what you need to do is to use a class. Yeah, it's still a list, but use a class nav item drop down, right? So if you don't have a drop down, you just nav item. You add CSS class here. That means I want this one to be a drop down. All right, so you add this to your list. Yeah, and then basically you just copy this line, and again, yeah, you have to be careful with these code, right? So just keep them the same. Yeah. So and then under this you have like 3 pages. Yeah. So these are all hyperlinks. So it is product 1.html, product 2.html, yeah, and then product 3, product 3. All right, so what happened here? Yeah, product 1. Okay, let me save it. Scroll down. All right, so when you click on it, and then product 1, product 3, or you can change this one into maybe make it look like a little bit more realistic. All right, so products. So you can type here. So under this products tab, I have like 3. Oh, of course, you don't want to say HTML. I'm sorry. This should go inside here. What did I do? So this is the code. So and then of course I want to say this is product 1. This is 2. And then this is product 3. Okay, so yeah, look at it again. So products, and you have 3 products, and right? So and you just I don't mind you copy this code and then plug in your own pages. So yeah, this file will be, I think it's already on e-learning. Right? So, and these are just basic, these are all basic navigation bars, but I think that's enough for your website. Oh, one more thing I need to tell you. You see nav bar over here, this icon. When you click on this, you could make it an icon. Yeah, just like here, I have a page here. You can make that, if you implement small image, then this is an icon, right? When you click on it, it goes back to the home page. Yeah, if I click on page 1, right? Page 2, if I want to go back to the home page, I click on this icon. You see, this is my home page. Yeah, so, and let me go back to the code. So actually, this thing, navbar or the logo, yeah, is here. Yeah, let me find it for you. Yeah, it's just right here. Okay, so yeah, it's for branding use. So that means that you see the CSS code here is brand. It's for branding use because it's a logo. All right, so in this case, if you saw index.html, that's your home page, and then you can put in your own logo, right? Yeah, or you can put in an image if you want. Right? So that's like what I have done. Okay, so company PNG. Okay, so and then you will get the logo. Okay, just like what I did on this page. So okay, so all right. I think that's it. Yeah, just look at the code and play with it. So it's not that difficult. Right? So, okay, that's it for navigation bar.